If you guys don't know me and you're new to the channel, my name is Glide. I pretty much specialize in anime games, I guess, and whatever else the I feel like playing. So if that sounds interesting to you, you might as well give me a like, man. I mean, you're here, you watching the video, go ahead and hit that like. You don't even know what I'm about to say. Just go ahead and hit that like button for me. But back to Dragon Ball FighterZ. I remember when it was first revealed, E3 2017. I probably had no more than 50 to 100 subs at the time, and I just remember on Twitter how split the Dragon Ball community was when this game was revealed. Because if you think about it, most Dragon Ball games are pretty casual. You know, everybody gets on mash square, mash triangle. We want to see the pretty pew pews when we shoot it out of our hands. And we were just getting used to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, which had came out a year before it was revealed at E3. And I was enjoying that, you know, being able to fly around, create your own character and stuff. I thought that was going to be the future of Dragon Ball games. And I know for a lot of people, when they saw FighterZ for the first time and saw that it was 2D, it kind of felt like they were going backwards because Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2 was doing so well. And yeah, that was the basis of why Dragon Ball FighterZ was split back then. And honestly, it's really still split now. People still hate on FighterZ just because it's a 2D fighting game and they think it's boring. It's not a lot to do. Everybody has their own opinions on that, but I did not let that keep me from looking forward to it.
And me personally, the game looks beautiful. It's something new to the series. Kind of change it up from the normal Xenoverse 1 and 2 that we've gotten the past 2 years. Some people wanted a Xenoverse 3 or something else, and they weren't expecting this. But me, I'm not good. Honestly, I'm not good at competitive fighters like this. But with it being Dragon Ball Z, I feel like I have no choice but to be good at it now and actually learn how to play a real fighter.
Sorry for that cringe audio. You know, I had no enthusiasm back then. Like I said, I was still pretty new to YouTube at the time. But over the course of me playing this game, I've gotten so many cool memories, so many accomplishments, and I felt good as I was getting better at the game. I know that sounds weird for you guys that don't play video games a lot, but those of you guys that actually enjoy the craft of playing a video game, I know that sounds crazy to some people. It used to sound crazy to me, but video games definitely, I don't know, they just give you a sense of achievement, especially when it's something that you're not really used to. I remember how happy I was when I got my first 1v2 comeback, not 1v3, 1v2 in the beta. I thought I was the shit. I was like, man, I'm pretty good at this game, and I was just happy. I was just happy that I got there. I remember how hype I was when I first wiped out a team without any assists. I think I was playing a player match. I have that video on my channel. The audio is horrible, but if you want to go check that out, I have a link in the description down below. I remember how accomplished I felt when I learned a combo that wasn't an auto combo. It was a big brain moment for me. To keep it simple, it was a big brain moment for me. And to be honest, I still use auto combos. Depending on the situation, I still use auto combos, but I definitely can mix some shit up. And you know, I can do some stuff now. I can do a couple things now. Not too long ago, I was surprised that I got a dramatic finish. And the funny thing is, this is such a me thing to do. I actually got a dramatic finish by accident.
You
and
stupid.
I was not only hyped that I got it, but also upset that I didn't do it. I didn't do it on purpose.
This will change everything.
And really the last thing that I'll always remember when I think about Dragon Ball FighterZ, and really is the coolest thing that's ever happened to me, was when I got to play with my favorite YouTubers. Rhyme Style, he's my favorite. Syriax, he's top 3. And then Dado Doya. At the time, I really wasn't watching him that much, but I grew to like him, and he's definitely in my top 10. He's top 10 YouTubers for me. And at that moment, I'll just leave a link. I'll leave a link in the description down below on how I felt at that moment, and also a link to their actual video of when I was on there. But I was just hyped. I was shocked that I was able to play with them, but not only that, I won against them.
Oh no!
Oh, he just got.
Oh,
You're dead.
are you dead?
You're dead.
No. He didn't optimize. Don't counter. Don't wake up.
I'm live. Optimal.
Oh, is he?
No, you wild, man. You wild.
Alright, tag me.
But yeah, for someone that hated 2D fighting games, I continue to surprise myself. And I think all the time, like, what would have happened if I decided that day when I saw it on E3 that I was not going to get it. And I'm not saying I'm like the best Dragon Ball FighterZ player ever. Nowhere near that. I'm not going to any tournaments or anything like that, but I feel accomplished in what I was able to do. Like all fighting games, there's going to be walls that keep you from progressing, and it's up to you to tear it down, and that you can apply that to life too, I guess. I don't know how long this video is going to be at this point. I'm kind of like rambling, but I hope you guys are still entertained. And when I mean walls, when it comes to this game, I mean like learning how to actually use a character to their full potential, learning how to play against certain characters, and learning how you think people online are going to play with those certain characters, and also utilizing assists, which was really, using assists and combos and stuff. My brain was just not working. It just wouldn't work. I had to, I don't know, it was like a breakthrough or something at one point where I was able to actually string combos with my assists. It was a hard hurdle for me to get over. Not only that, I also think it took me forever to get a good grasp on the game. I was never trash, but I was decent. But it took me a while to get at least above average, is because I hate practicing. Any fighting game, whether it's casual, fighters, whatever, I hate practicing, and I would rather learn by getting a bottle to the side of the head. I know that sounds dumb because it is dumb, but I myself, I've always found enjoyment in like learning on the fly, throwing myself in the fire. I guess you could say I'm like an adaptive player, and what I mean by that is, let's say I'm playing somebody online, they might beat me 2 times, but I learn from those 2 losses, and I beat them 4 times, if that makes sense. That pretty much explains my experience throughout FighterZ. I probably would be higher if ArcSys had, they had penalties for rage quitters since day one.
Krillin, come in. Hey, didn't even take 1 hit. Please. Wow. Barking is a bitch. Oh, got him. He didn't see that coming. Okay. 1 more. Let's get. Son of a.
They just recently added penalties for rage quitters, and yeah, we're not gonna get into that. I probably could be high, like at least a rank or 2 higher than I am right now. I know my experience with the game is different from others, and people still hate on it strictly because it's a 2D game, which I understand. People still have their own opinions and stuff, but what really killed me over the last 2.5 years was when people commented on my videos, or I've seen other videos getting commented on saying FighterZ is a flop, FighterZ is trash, nobody plays FighterZ anymore, which is a lie. It's a lie. Thousands of people still play it daily, and don't even get me started when a new character drops. The lobbies go nuts. And then it won Best Fighting Game in 2018, the year it came out, which is a huge success for anime games in general, because anime games never get voted for anything or win anything when it comes to actual game awards going up against other types of games. And it also took the FGC by storm with the FighterZ World Tour. Bruh, you guys don't understand. Like, I was never into anything 2D fighting, FGC tournaments. I wasn't into any of that shit. I wasn't into any of it before FighterZ, but when FighterZ came out and I opened my mind to playing the game, man, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not dropping the game. The game is still amazing. It's just with me getting to Living Legend and the season coming to a close, which we're still waiting on 2 more characters. I think I got my money's worth out of it. Hundreds of hours put into the game. But yeah, I'm happy. I was able to be a part of something this big, even though it's a video game. This video game has done a lot of things for me, especially being a Dragon Ball fan, and it's opened me up to play other 2D fighting games. I'm looking forward to Guilty Gear next year. I didn't know what the hell Guilty Gear was. I thought it was lame as hell when I looked up the older games and some other 2D stuff. But I'm looking forward to that game next year. I'm looking forward to the next FighterZ if they ever come out with one. It's done a lot for me. I don't know if you guys have had the same experience. If you had, let me know in the comment section down below. If you made it to the end of this video and you thought I was that interesting, bruh, you might, you might as well leave a like, and if you're new, subscribe, man. You made it this far in the video, you might as well do that for me. This probably will be the last FighterZ video on my channel, unless something crazy freaking happens and we get another season somehow for whatever reason, or the last 2 characters are absolutely nuts. I don't know, we'll see. But as of right now and how I'm feeling, I think this is a good way to cut off ties with the game and my channel. You know, I didn't want it to disappear. I wanted to give it a good send off, which I think I did. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Yeah. Who do you guys think the last 2 characters are gonna be in the season pass? And in this, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay. I'm talking too much. All right. Bye.